up? Good evening. This is Bright Future TV. I'm here again with another beautiful news. Guys, hit the like button, drop your comment, share this video, and tell a friend that Bright Future TV is here with a great news. With all due respect, when you join this video, please help me share this video because it goes to our brothers who are in Belgium and those of you also who want to find their way in Belgium. This news is for all of you out there. So please hit the like button and share. If today happens to be your first time, the only thing that I want you to do on this platform right now is to subscribe and be part of us. Share our videos. If you want to talk to me for more details, if you want more details about this particular video, you will get me on Facebook, Bright Future TV. That is where you will get me to ask me more questions over this particular video that I'm talking about. So, King's phone on locker said first word. Thank you, brother. David Gabriel said good evening, bro. Thank you, guys. Drop your comment and then let's get started. Now, first of all, let me. Okay. The sound is quiet. Okay, now. Now let's go to the migrants which are being arrested. A lot of immigrants right now, as I'm talking to you, are in hot fire as I am talking to you right now. Almost about 1,500 immigrants have been arrested in Libya, which is a very big disaster as I'm talking to you. Now, Libyan soldiers and police has come together, they have all come together to arrest illegal migrants who don't have documents to stay in Libya as I'm talking to you. Please, if you know anyone in Libya, share this message to them. I want this video to go to Libya. Many people in Libya are facing a lot of difficulties right now. They are in hot fire. Now, these are the areas that these people have said they want to patrol. They want to be arresting migrants. Now, it is not about you being in the camp. It is immigrants who are even in their house. What is the aim of doing this? Their aim is to arrest illegal immigrants. Migrants who don't have document to live in their country, which is Libya. And somebody may ask me, does someone need document to stay in Libya? Yes. According to them, they want to see someone who have a passport with Karma. Karma should be in the passport. Okay? Karma should be in the passport. These are people they are not arresting. But how many of black people in Libya right now have Karma in their passport? 0.0.0. So as I'm talking to you, I have a lot of videos that they have been arresting immigrants as I'm talking to you in Shara, Sharahedash, Gidalej, Riadia, and Zanzu, Swani, Trekmata. They are putting a lot of guava. Most of you out there who come from Libya knows what I'm talking about. Guava. They're putting a lot of guava on the street in order to arrest these illegal migrants. Now, another place that they are also going to arrest immigrants are Sabrata, Tajora, Sukjuma, and then I forgot to name that they mentioned. They are arresting a lot of people from these cities that I'm talking about. In other aim is illegal migrants. The other side are people who are trying to cross from Libya to Italy. These are the main reason why they are arresting all these people. So please, I know most of you out here have a lot of people there. If not your sister, if not your brother, if not your uncle, if not your mother, I am not saying the one that gave birth to you. Somebody who is older than you that you call mom, okay? That's what I'm referring to. Or your friend might be in that country. So please, with all due respect, if you know somebody, call them and let them know that this is what is happening. This is what is happening in Libya. Libya is very hot right now, especially Tripoli. Not in any other city, but Tripoli. So if you have someone living in Tripoli, please, with all due respect, let them know that something hot is happening there, that they need to keep themselves in a safe place. Now, those of you who have who have Pataka in the Karma in their passport, the only thing you have to do is that Get a good taxi driver who will work with you and who will defend you in case of emergency, even though you have the camera in the passport. This is my free advice to you, because when you are in Libya and you have a good driver who will help you to talk in case of emergency, in case you are being arrested in a robber, he will help you or he will support you. Or you have a landlord that you are working for who can defend you in times of this kind of trouble. With all due respect, guys. Now, this is what Info Migrants brought today. They said that most immigrants from West Africa have been killed in their detention centers. They have been maltreated. They have been beaten anyhow. I'm talking, when they talk about West Africa, it's not only about Nigeria and Ghana. No. West Africa consists a lot of people. Nigeria, Ghana, Gambia, Senegal, they are part of it. Guinea, Guinea also is part of it. There are a lot, Liberia, Sierra Leone. All these people come together to make one West Africa. A lot, I didn't even mention some of them here. So they said most of them are being beaten and maltreated in their detention centers, where they have arrested all these black people, where they kept them. Many people are being dying over there, and some girls also are being raped. I am not the one saying it, it's from the news. In their detention centers. So please, if you know somebody over there, it is up to you and I to let them know. Maybe somebody don't even know what is happening. In Libya, information travels faster. So they might know, but they might not know that these are the areas that they are targeting. So please, with all due respect, the only thing you can do to save a brother or a sister that you don't even know is to share this video. Let it get to them. With all due respect, sharing is caring. I know most of you out here who do exactly as I say, and God will forever bless you if you save somebody from being into this kind of torturing, dying, and all this kind of painful thing in their detention centers. I think God will forever bless you. So now I have a great news for immigrants who are in Belgium right now. If you are in Belgium, there's a great news for you. I am going to. Okay, Kamara Anna said, Bright Twitter TV, you are saying the truth. I have the video. Okay, so Kamara just confirmed what I'm saying in Libya. It is very, very hot. More than disaster that is happening in Libya. So let's go to the main reason why I came here is about Belgium. Okay, Belgium. Now, most of you out here might know or might have heard where Belgium or what Belgium is. Belgium is a very beautiful country that also accepts immigrants, okay? But they have come out, the truth is that it is hard and difficult to get their document in case if you are an immigrant or if you want to go to Belgium. They said it is very, very difficult to get their permiso di soggiorno, as we say it here in Italy. So they brought all their tips, what you need to do or what you need before you can get this this document, or even if you seek asylum, can you get it, or there's something you need to do before you get it. This is a very important message to anyone who is in Belgium or who want to seek asylum in Belgium. And the most sweet thing is that they said that no matter where you are, you can seek asylum before even you enter the country. If they accept, you can come, which is a great news that I want all of you out there to share. Now listen, he said, Belgium, what do you need to do to reside legally in the country? The summer extended hunger strike by undocumented migrants in Belgium revealed the shortcoming of the Belgian administration in terms of integration process for all foreigners. Info Migrant looks at the different options for living legally in the country. Suicide attempts, hospitalization, health problems, available for you. You don't like this one, what do you want? Now, listen, their solution. Option 1, resident permit. The first option is resident permit, which is mandatory if you want to stay in Belgium for more than 90 days. Usually, you make the first request from your country of residence outside Belgium. You must apply for the D visa. So this is for people who live in, let me use Africa. If you are in Africa and you want to go to Belgium and live there, they say you first of all need to apply for D visa. Also, additional long stay visa at the relevant Belgium diplomatic or consular post, that is their embassy. When you arrive in Belgium, you must present your D visa to the municipal, the administration associated with your Belgium address. With 8 days, the city authorities will then conduct a resident inquiry. Your file will be entered in the registry of the foreigners, and a resident permit will be issued. So they make it easy for people who are from outside and want to come and stay there. So you apply for visa D. When you get there, you take your visa to the municipality, and then after 8 days, they will give you a permit to stay there. Hallelujah said D visa or D visa. Visa, V-I-S-A, visa, okay? Yeah, not visa, visa, okay? Good. So, he said, and resident permits will be issued as a rule. This is granted for a limited period of time. It is called the A card. Between 45 and 30 days before the expiry of the card, you must apply for a renewal. As with the first application, you must submit your file to the municipal administration of the place where you live. It is officially sent to the office, DES, strangers, into brackets OE, long stay department for examination of decision. When applying for the extension of the A card for the first time, the person must also prove that he or she has made effort to integrate into Belgium society. The OE website states to complete your file, you can, for example, follow an integration courses, organization by the authorities, prove that you work as an employee, civil servants, or self-employed, person known and speak the different languages used in Belgium, or indicate that you have followed a professional training courses. The Belgium administration can also issue a B card instead of the A card, which authorized you to stay in Belgium for an unlimited period of time. However, the OE will still be able to oversee the effort you make to integrate into Belgium society for a period of 4 years. This is a great one for people who live outside, for example, in Africa, and want to live in Belgium. Now, let's talk about people who already live there and people who want to seek asylum in Belgium. That is the most important thing right now for me and for the people who live there who want to know about this. Okay, now this is what he said. He said, applying for resident permits from within Belgium, those of you who are within the Belgium, it is also possible to apply for a resident permit from inside Belgium when exceptional circumstances justify it. If you can prove that it is impossible or particularly difficult for you to return to your country of origin to apply for a resident permit, then you can do so from Belgium. The website of the OE points out that a long stay in Belgium or integration in Belgium society is not in itself an exceptional circumstances justify the submission of application for the resident permit. If you can justify exceptional circumstances, then the application must be made to the local administration, which will check within 10 days whether you live at the address indicated. The local authorities will then forward your application for a resident permit to the OE for examination and decision. It is also possible to apply from Belgium for a medical reasons like Cura Medica. For here in Italy is called Cura Medica. And then he said that it is also possible to apply from Belgium for medical reasons if you suffer from the illness that poses a real risk to your life or physical integrity, or a real risk of inhuman or degrading treatment, and there is no adequate treatment in your country of origin. Then you can send your application to the OE by the registry email. Now, they have said a lot of things. So if you are in Belgium and you know that you can't go back to your country due to one or two reasons, you can also ask for a document which will be applied by yourself, and they will submit it to the authorities within 10 days, and they will check on the address where you were staying. Okay, so that's a very nice idea. Now, option 3, family reunification. For example, before they can give you documents in there, before they will give you documents over there, okay, and like for example, if you are not having documents and you want their document, it's number 3, option 3 is either you have the family there that you want to watch reunification, that is called family reunification, so you want to join them, okay, through that also they can give you documents. Now listen to what they say. He said the application can be made from within Belgium. The length of time it takes to process an application for a visa resident permit is determined by the nationality of the person residing in Belgium. In most cases, the decision is made by the OE. When the decision is positive, the family member concerned receive a visa or a resident permit, sometimes both. If the application is refused, the applicant can appeal to the council DU. In some cases, the applicant can ask the OE to review the decision. For example, they can propose that an applicant who has not been able to establish his or her family connection with documents have recourses to the DNA test. It is also possible to submit a new application. Having stayed in Belgium for a certain period of time, the family member who was able to settle in Belgium, thanks to the family reunification, can be applied for a permanent residence. So through this also, you can be allowed to get a document in Belgium. Now, number 4 is applying for asylum. This goes to most of our African brothers. So please, this is where I want you to pay very, very good attention. Okay, it's very important. So please pay very good attention. Those of you who are in Belgium seeking asylum or needing asylum there, or who want to go to Belgium to seek asylum, this is very important. To reside legally in Belgium, you can also apply for asylum and obtain refugee status. This is granted to any foreign who meet the criteria of Article 1 of the Geneva Convention. To do so, you must first apply to the OE upon arrival in the border or within 8 days thereafter. You must provide them with information about your identity, your origin, and your route you took to Belgium. An interpreter can help you if you do not speak the language of the procedure. You will also have to explain during this test why you are applying for asylum. Your file is then sent to the Commissioner General for Refugees, CGRR, CGRA. If the asylum seeker meets the criteria set out the convention, he or she will be officially recognized as a refugee. If the asylum seeker cannot be recognized as a refugee but runs a risk of suffering serious harm if returned to his or her country of origin, he or she is granted subsidiary protection status, explained the Foreign Minister website. However, the number of people granted subsidiary protection status is very low in Belgium than the other people of whom granted the refugee status, it is said. This is due to the fact that the Belgium Asylum Authorities, CGRA and CCE, give priority to the recognition of refugee status and apply a rather broad interpretation of the definitions of refugee, those in the number of situations which other refugee status instead. In case of refusal, it is possible to appeal within 30 days to a third administration. The Council EU context, CCE, the body can cancel the decision of the CGRA and send your application back to it for reconsideration. If the CGRA and the CCE refuse your application, you can appeal it. The council again within 30 days of the decision. So guys, this is how Belgium have thrown their own challenge outside there. If you want to stay in their country, these are the 4 steps you need to take. But according to them, they grant more asylum they give more asylum political document than the subsidiary, because what they understand what a refugee status really means. So guys, thank you for being here on Bright Future TV. Kindly share this video for me, hit the like button, and make sure you follow us on Facebook, Bright Future TV. For any other questions or whatever that you want to tell me, you can join me there on Facebook, Bright Future TV. Thank you, and God bless you. Salute.